Mahadev. So today we shall discuss the second Panchamahapurusha Yoga, which is called Bhadra Yoga in our Panchamahapurusha series. So what are the conditions of this Panchamahapurusha Yoga? Let's discuss that. So you see, whenever Mercury comes in these four houses, 1, 4, 7 and 10, 1, 4, 7 and 10, either in his own sign or exaltation sign. And in the case of Mercury, Mercury gets exalted in his own sign of Virgo. So there can be only two signs where Mercury can create Bhadra Yoga, which is one is Gemini, another one is Virgo. So if we write 3 here, let's one example. Gemini ascendant 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So in Gemini ascendant, in 2 combinations Bhadra Yoga can get created. Similarly, even if we write 6 here, Bhadra Yoga will be created in the Lagna, okay? Then also here 3, 4, 5, 6 in the 10th house. So like that, in any of the houses 1, 4, 7 and 10, Bhadra Yoga can be created if it falls in his own sign, if Mercury falls in his own sign. Mercury or Gemini or Virgo, okay? So now you understood this, right? You don't need to see this anymore. What are the benefits? Why it is a Panchamahapurusha Yoga, Mahapurush, a legend making yoga? How can somebody become a legend with this just one combination? Why Maharshi Parashara has given these slokas in his main text? So let's understand that. You see, in this particular video where I have explained about the importance of the Mool houses, which are the angular houses, this 1, 4, 7 and 10, why they are important, how people, the planets become most prominent in these houses, and their energy gets manifested. So similarly, when somebody has this Mercury in these houses in his own sign, this Mercury can influence the native in a great extent. The person will be influenced by Mercury in a very efficient manner, and he will have all the blessings of Mercury, okay? So what does Mercury do for us? Mercury is speech, intellect, the youthfulness, okay? Mercury makes us young and youthful. A wonderful Mercury in a 70-year-old person also make that man jubilant, lively, alive. He will not be boring, he or she. So that is the quality of Mercury. So this person, they are supposed to be beautiful, handsome, as per the text, the ancient text, and they will have all the Mercurian qualities. They will be fond of friendships, because Mercury represents friendship, the sign of Gemini, right? The 3rd house, your allies, okay? So these people will be friends and protector of the family. They will love their friends. They will care about their friends, okay? They will be good speaker, Kavir Bagmi. They will be Bagmi, eloquent speaker, poetic. Lot of Mercurian power will be there, and extremely analytical, because Mercury gives the person analytical intelligence, analytical ability to be able to use the discrimination, discernment, and take a right decision. That is a Mercurian ability. So this person will have all these abilities, and they will be very intellectual people, learned people. Mercury influenced individual will be a learned individual. They will always continue to learn. They will always be fond of learning. Always keep on learn. Be always curious. These are the good qualities. Now how can this go wrong? Even if somebody has this and still they are unsuccessful, unhappy, I have seen examples. People have come to me with this Bhadra Yoga and they are not happy. Why? Because they have a bad Jupiter. They think too much. They don't stick to their values. Okay. So when there is bad Jupiter, when there is a bad Sun, there is a niche Saturn, if you are lazy, then you can't do anything. So that is why the entire horoscope has to be understood. Okay. Even though Mercury is there creating Panchamahapurusha Yoga, still the person, because he or she doesn't respect his elders, her teachers, mentors, he or she thinks that I am the most intelligent person in the world and I know everything, my analytical intelligence is the most powerful, whatever I know is correct, then they get into trouble. So this is also a common problem of any Mercurian native, whether it is Panchamahapurusha Yoga or not. If Mercury is too powerful, this person will think I am the most intelligent person in the world and I don't need to listen to anybody. And I will know what to do and what not to do, and I am the best. And he will continuously think, and that thoughts will go into loops and it will create analysis paralysis. Because you always with intelligence you can't do everything. You need other planets. The 8 other planets are there. Okay. Even in a very spiritual context, if we have to understand, then also only the vivek and buddhi, the vivek means the discerning capacity, or the buddhi is the intellect. It is given for a reason. We have to surpass that to certain extent. When we reach certain extent, we have to go beyond the buddhi. Buddhi doesn't work there. Okay, so too much of analysis leads always to paralysis. So like AI, like how the AI, that Gemini, Google Gemini or Chat GPT or whatever, they know how to reach a conclusion, but the analytical Mercurian individual don't know how to reach a conclusion. So if the Mercurian individual doesn't know how to reach a conclusion, if it doesn't have a good backed up Saturn or a nice wonderful Jupiter, then it is good for nothing. Bhadra Yoga is good for nothing. Okay, I have had examples of people, the miserable people. Okay, so I have seen, they have come as clients to me. Okay, with this, and also there are legends, because it literally makes legends. There are great people, writers, authors with this particular yoga, those who have good other planets. So make sure you have other planets also which are good. If they are not good, do remedies, learn about them and strengthen this Bhadra Yoga, because on top of this yoga you can do anything and everything, because this, as I said, Panchamahapurusha Yoga meaning legend making yoga. Mahapurusha means legend, a great human being. So only one planet only can make somebody a great human being. If the other planets, the entire consciousness, the mind and the body and the brain, everything is working properly, if you make use of it nicely. Okay, so you have to make sure that. So if you want to know how is your Bhadra Yoga, or whether your Mercury is good or not, or you want to show your horoscope to me, check my website below in the description section, book a consultation with me and I will talk to you live. Bye for now, I will see you in the next video. Har Har Mahadev.